Scorpio, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This one is for December 18th through to the 24th. Let's jump on in and see what's on the cards for you. Now, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button if you do enjoy this video and subscribing to my channel as well. Only 25% of your regular viewers are actually subscribers. I know, I can see the statistics. So that would be great because it lets me know that you enjoy the readings. It also makes it easier for me to connect with your energy and read for you. Down below you'll find some useful links, the first one being to my website should you want a personal reading or healing. There's also my immersive tarot course down there and a freebie around learning tarot as well, so you can explore those. And don't forget that your 2024 yearly tarot reading is live here on YouTube, Scorpio. So if you want to get an idea as to the energy, possibilities and predictions for your year, you can check that out. Okay, and the star is here. This is one of my favorite major arcana. It's a gorgeous energy of destiny. Stars aligning, things coming into balance, healing, rebirth. So yes, it can bring change. And sometimes aligning to our destiny isn't a linear process, and sometimes it does involve, release or action. But generally the star says that things are falling into place. It's the energy of Aquarius. It's February for me, so it could be that by early next year there's a shift here towards purpose. Alright Scorpio, let's get you an oracle card from the Divine Abundance Oracle. Oh, Divine Flow. Wow, okay, so we're feeling very destiny and purpose here. So this one really talks about following the divine flow at all costs. So where do you feel in your life at the time of this reading, in December, that you're going against the grain or against the current? And I think the clues can be where we sort of feel, like a situation is really draining our energy. Of course we go through challenges in relationships, work, career, we have those patches, but when it's really sustained over a long period and we feel like we're not getting the growth, but maybe we're energetically going backwards, that can be a sign that it's time for change. Sometimes we just get a gut feeling or intuition, I think it's time to look for that other job, or maybe it's time to make that relocation. It feels like the next point on your destiny plan is getting activated. You're being asked to take the action, but also surrender to how the universe wants to bring this outcome for you, knowing that sometimes it can be different to what we envisaged or expected, but we have to trust that our guides know exactly what we need for our best and highest good. We see the symbol of the lotus there, which is a symbol of transformation, of things finally growing and blooming. Let's get your spread out. 4 cards from the Rider-Waite. I will clarify as I read them. That is interesting because the star is the card that comes after this. And when I was reading the star, I was thinking that sometimes the path to destiny isn't easy and it requires some upheaval, some destabilization, pulling down a tower, and it has come through. So this is pretty profound. Let me get the rest of the cards out and then we are going to go deep into this. Oh, but that's what's on offer. It's in the challenge position because it's behind the tower. We don't get to the new beginning while we're still holding on to the old. Wow. And you want this new beginning because it's going to lead you to the 10 of Cups. It's one of my blessed best life reality cards. And no, it's not going to happen in the space of this reading, of course, but it's a process. The journey to the 9 and 10 of Cups is through the 8 of Cups, leaving behind what isn't it, and that is really what this reading is telling you. All right, we'll start with the Tower because we have to start at the start, and I think this is where you're at. So let me get the clarify. I'll clarify as I go, and it's the Hanged Man. Wow. Judgment, called Awakening, happens to be at the bottom of the deck as I'm reading this. So there's a situation here that you are feeling is keeping you stuck or that has gone stagnant. I'm reading the general pattern here, guys. It could be a relationship, it could be work, career, it could be the place you're living in, it could be your financial position. So please do align it to your situation. But it is clear to me that whatever it is, it's causing you emotional disruption, that you're not happy in this situation and it's taking more energy than it's giving you. So it's interesting that the Hanged Man comes before the Death card and the Tower comes before the Star, meaning that sometimes we need to come to a place of acceptance, that we need to navigate through the ending and release energy in order to rebirth. And you might feel, look, my hands are tied, I couldn't possibly do that, it's not the right timing. But when will be the right time? When will be the right time? There's no right time for a Tower moment, but we always look back on Tower moments in hindsight and go, you know what, that was the best thing that happened to me, even though it shook my world. We can only connect the dots looking backwards, Steve Jobs. We cannot see at the time where it's leading or guiding us. The Tower is the biggest card of alignment in the tarot because it brings in these chaotic circumstances in order to realign you to your path of destiny and purpose, your divine flow. Sometimes there's a circumstance like the loss of a job or a relationship imploding, or needing to move because that house you're renting is getting sold underneath you, etc. Other times we have the opportunity to consciously dismantle the Tower, meaning I know what I need to do, I just haven't done it yet. Well, this is the indication that it is time to make the judgment call. The new year coming in is always a profound time for clearing the slate, like the energy is there. And I think you can feel it. Some of you may have had Ace of Cups, an emotional new beginning be offered to you. And you're thinking, well, maybe this is how I exit out of this situation. Ideally, you wouldn't have waited, for that. But sometimes the universe brings in a change catalyst, a new offer, a new love, a new opportunity to shift and move us where we may have not moved ourselves. It's in the challenge because you're unsure whether to go for this and take the leap of faith. But what you need to come back to, Scorpio, is the foundation where you are right now in your current situation. Is it in alignment with your core values? Are you happy if this is your reality for the rest of your life? Does it line up with the vision that you have of your life, the lifestyle you want to live? And if you're getting a no on those questions, it's time to bring down the Tower. Because if you just patch it up and rebuild, put a new coat of paint on this, we haven't addressed the foundation. So that's why we let the Tower fall, so that we can put a new solid stable foundation in place and rebuild a new reality. A 10 of Cups. The Hermit, called Serenity. Notice how we've got the lotus flowers on the water here, and we see them blooming here. It's like you have the opportunity to really grow and flourish if you say yes to this new beginning. If this hasn't come in yet, it may not until the Tower clears the path, but this is the offer. It's an emotional new beginning. The Hermit says, trust your intuition, seek your inner counsel. Ultimately, the answers you need are within you. A tarot reading finds resonance with what you already know to be true, but maybe you needed to hear back in somebody else's words or the signs that you get, that type of thing. The Hermit is the energy where you're seeking greater purpose. This situation isn't it, and you know it. You want to be lit up. You want to feel on life plan. You want to be making a difference. You want to be in your 10 of Cups, because when you are, you're in a good place and you can start to be of service to the world. Sometimes the Hermit is an energy of knowing I need to go my own way and I might be alone. Leaving a relationship, becoming single. Leaving a job and needing to find another one, and sort of feeling like, you are your own individual entity before you join a new team. Maybe some of you want to start an entrepreneurial journey this year. Whatever it is for you, it feels like there is a lone journey and you might feel a little bit in the dark. But as you take those little steps, the pathway will unfold. And look where it's leading. 10 of Cups. I mean, it's a best life energy. Knight of Swords. And I just feel that there's going to be such a quickening in progress and pace towards this. After you bring down the Tower. I mean, the advice, Knight of Swords, is actually to forge ahead. It's to go all in. It's to communicate where you're at with this, because I always say that the words are the spells that we cast, because as soon as we say I'm leaving, or you know, I'm finally doing this thing, whatever it is, it becomes reality, because other people start moving and organizing around us in alignment with that. And then we know, wow, this is really happening. It's getting real. So maybe it's time not only to dip your toe over the edge, but to leap through this portal. I think you're getting the clarity and the insight that you need in the time around this reading. Maybe this reading is part of it. Maybe you learn something, a truth, some evidence, or you get some kind of, you know, profound insight somehow. And that leads you to taking the action, stepping into the confidence to know that you need to get on your journey here to find the missing piece, to embrace the Eight of Cups. The Ace, sorry, that is part of the Eight that makes it the Nine of Cups, the gateway to the Ten of Cups. And that is your true win. That is your true victory. That is the best Christmas gift ever. So the Eight of Cups is that profound acknowledgement that where I am at is not it, and I am going to seek that Ace of Cups. Whether it has arrived or not, that is where the breakthrough happens, and that's when the path to purpose, to destiny and divine flow really starts unfolding. The Queen of Cups is the energy of water sign. It could actually be you, but often it is the energy of heart and intuition and asking us to follow it. It can also be where we confide in somebody that we trust, or we head to tarot videos, etc., and we get that resonance and it makes sense, and we go, you know what, actually this is the time. So you might be getting some guidance from somebody here as well. But we have forward movement, we have a tower falling, we have you stepping so much deeper into your destined divine flow, and it leads you somewhere amazing. So I'm going to leave it there, Scorpio. I do hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, comment, hit subscribe if you did. And if you would like to tune this energy for your personal circumstances, you can book a personal reading at the link below. And don't forget to check out your 2024 yearly tarot reading, especially on the back of this. You'll find the playlist on my channel if you want to watch different placements, but I will link you to your sign-specific reading down here, I do believe. I'm just wishing you so much love and magic, Scorpio. Do take care. Bye for now.